Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Riri and I love ColourPop. Today we are starting DERISSMAS. My real name is Derissa for those of you that do not know, and I am aiming this month to do 25 days in a row of uploads. I have the entire month mapped out, so I'm very excited and nervous. Also, I am behind, so I greatly apologize to everybody. I'm about a week behind on videos. With Thanksgiving and the holidays and having company and stuff like that, it has just been insane. So I will catch up. I'm very sorry. So welcome to day one of DERISSMAS. I am super excited for this. This is going to be a full face, as much as I have, of ColourPop. I am trying out my palette that I made. I am trying out their new concealer. I am trying out mascara and liners. And of course, I'll be using their Pretty Fresh collection, which we all know that I love already. So we are going to hop right in. I am first going to prime with my Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Primer. I love this stuff so much. I have mentioned this before. I have pretty much strictly been using this since I got it. On days that I feel like I need a little bit more coverage, I will either go in with kind of a heavier dose of concealer, or I've been using my Too Faced Born This Way. But generally speaking, this is all I've used since I got it. If you do not like coconut, I have said this before, this is not for you. If you are a full coverage beauty, this is also not for you. So I'm going to give that just a second to kind of absorb into the skin, and then I will kind of show you everything that I am going to be using. I will be trying the new Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. I am going to be trying the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Charmer. That is the packaging. I will be trying the ColourPop BFF Volumizing Mascara in Plum and Get It. I have not tried any of their eyeliners, and I have never tried any of their mascaras, so very excited for that. Of course, my palette. And that is it. And inside the palette, of course, is the setting powder I will be trying out. My highlight, I did swatches for you guys, and then I'll be using my palette. I'm going to kind of draw my outline for my brows, and then probably go in with like these two browns right here and kind of fill in the brows a little bit. As y'all know, I'm filling in my brows, trying to grow them in. It's been an adventure, to say the least. All right, I think we're good. I think we're all right. As you can see, I have been using the heck out of this. I will definitely be purchasing this again and again and again. I usually shake it up and then do 2 full pumps. I definitely have noticed that you will use a little bit more of this than like a traditional foundation. Again, this is just more of a tinted moisturizer. It is a little bit more light coverage, obviously. But I still like it. I'm going in just with a kabuki brush. This one is from Kim Gravel, Belle Beauty. And I always stipple in first in the areas of my face where I need the most coverage, kind of through the center. And then I will kind of slowly buff everything out toward the perimeter of my face. I find that I personally get better coverage and a more natural look with my foundations when I use a brush versus using a blender. That is personal preference. You do you. Use whatever, you feel like works best for yourself. So again, I'm going to stipple. Get my little friends right here that were not invited to my party, and kind of really place the product in. And then just with whatever little bit is left on my brush, I will go around the perimeter and then kind of start buffing everything out. So I stipple and then begin to buff. For me personally, it provides the most amount of coverage. I have seen people try this and literally get 0 coverage. And as you can see, it completely covers all my redness and everything. So I don't know. I guess if you have tried it and you didn't like it, or you didn't feel like you got any coverage, so to speak, then definitely try it with a brush and try kind of stippling it into the skin first and then kind of blending it out from there. I love this stuff, like a lot. I am, of course, a more like light to medium coverage beauty. And I understand this is not for everybody. I get that. My skin is also peeling. You guys know I have very dry skin. You're probably not going to be able to tell from this far away, but my nose and stuff is peeling really badly because of my dry skin. So, I wonder what everybody's doing for this month. Do you, plan on doing like a Vlogmas style, thing for this month? What kind of holiday, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa type of, plans do you guys have? What ways do you celebrate? Do you go out of town? I actually have friends that go to Disney every year. I think that's kind of cool. We stay home. We typically don't travel. We're not really travelers unless we're going to the beach or something like that during the summertime. But yeah, we normally stay home. Our families come here and we cook a big meal and we just have an amazing time. We also on Christmas Eve go to my mother's house and we do presents and stuff at my mama's house on Christmas Eve. I enjoy it. I love family, of course. You guys know this. Again, that was my foundation brush, number 1 from Belle Beauty by Kim Gravel. This brush is stunning. It works so beautifully, and I like it. I love it. So now I'm going to go and try the new concealer. This is a long-wearing, full-coverage, creamy concealer infused with hydrating ingredients for a natural, fresh finish. I got Light 50W. Hopefully this works for me. Oh, my shade in the foundation is Light 7W. So we are going to go in. I really like the component. I love everything about this collection as far as like the pretty kind of peachy, packaging and stuff like that. It's very minimal but very cute. This is actually a pretty fat little applicator. Bottle. I'm going to shake it up. Okay, cool. I like the little doe foot here. Not, anything fancy. And you guys know I do not use a lot of concealer at all. Just enough, honestly, to just kind of take down some dark circles. Yeah, I think this is going to work. And then I take a dry beauty blender. Again, personal preference. I just take a dry, this is my Beaky blender, and I will use this just to blend it out. Again, I'm not aiming for like a lot of coverage. I think I could have gone a little lighter in regard to really brightening. I like a super brightening under eye. I just feel like it just lifts and stuff like that, but she's fine. It matches perfectly. I'm really excited to get into this palette. I haven't used very many ColourPop palettes. And actually, this was not supposed to be my first video, so you will see another video that says, hey, this is the first day of DERISSMAS. But I accidentally deleted a video, so yeah. But I know you guys have been waiting for this, and I've been ready to try my palette, so I'm really excited. Again, I have not tried very many ColourPop palettes, so I'm really excited for this. Now I'm going to take this little powder here. It might be dark to set the under eye. No, it's fine. And then I'm going to lightly set the face with it just so that I can test the powder out and kind of prep our lids as well for our shadow palette. This is probably going to be a long one. I really like when I'm trying things to do a kind of in real time, if you will. So grab a drink, grab a shot, grab some water, some tacos. So I'm just going in with a fluffy brush, and I am just going to lightly set the face. Let me smell it. It doesn't smell like anything. I will say it feels really, really nice on the skin. It feels very, very soft. Not getting a whole lot of kickback, and I'm really going in, so that's cool also. But kickback, fallout, whatever, it doesn't, y'all know it doesn't bother me. And I normally don't set my face like all over with, this much powder, but I do want to test everything and be fair. So we're going to set the whole damn face today. Y'all pray for me. Yeah, so far so good. Ooh, something is... What was on there? Oh my god. Yeah, you guys can see it. Apparently my brush tapped the black in here. So now I have black all over my face. That's fun. I'm going to go in with my sponge and try to fix that. Oh my god. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? I'm going to add I might have to completely start over. Okay, I'm going to reapply this side and come right back and then be extra cautious with the powder the next time. So, BRB. Okay, crisis averted. I'm going with a smaller face brush. And we're going to reset I am missing quite a bit, actually, of some settling and stuff in my little fine lines. Ooh. We'll see what happens. So far I am not liking the concealer. And I know it's not the foundation because I've used it a million times already. So, yeah, a little nervous about that. I do not have like a bronzer or contour to use. So I am just going to go into my regular Rouge Labs palette. You guys know I literally use this all the time. And yeah, she's my favorite. And it looks like crap because I use it so freaking much. She looks terrible. I'm just going to mix these two shades and just kind of bronze slash sculpt at the same time. This is my Judy brush from the crayon case. I am hoping that they have this on sale for their Cyber Monday sale because I want to get two of them. I love this brush a whole lot. And, you know, I don't know if you guys realize like why I use such a fluffy brush for when I do my bronzer. But the more kind of fluffy and loose your bristles are, the least amount of pigment is going to be placed down. And of course, when I do contour, I use something to kind of really sculpt and, you know, add definition. When I'm doing bronzer, I really just want like a light little dusting, a light little, you know, bit of warmth to the skin. And I'm not really trying to, you know, contour or anything like that with it. Of course, I like to do my nose. Oh my God, I fucking love this so much. I'm going to spray my face. You guys know I do spray my face 3-4 times in between my makeup application. And I am really feeling dry underneath my eyes. So I'm going to spray a pretty generous amount. Oh, God, that feels so good. And it smells good. And then I'm going to take my sponge. You guys know I do this just to kind of press everything in and make everything kind of absorb into the skin as opposed to sitting on top of the skin. I do not like that. I do not like a heavy, thick look. Yeah, this is... Ooh. I don't know if it's the powder is maybe a little drying or if it is the concealer, but not liking it so far. I'm going to grab my little blush brush up here, if I can find her. Hello. And this is just a Luxie tapered highlighter brush, the 522, but I use it for my blush. And I'm going to go just in my Rebel Rouge Labs Oracle palette and just do just the apples really softly. And then I bring it all the way up into the hairline. And you can use code DRAIN01 for 10% off. I do earn, not necessarily a commission, but when people use my code, I can earn free product. So just putting that out there. And y'all know that I love this brand a whole lot. All right, yeah, I'm feeling a little dry. Not gonna lie. Maybe too much powder. Might have been this. It did blend out well. It's definitely, in my opinion, not full coverage at all. It said full coverage, didn't it? Hyaluronic creamy concealer, full coverage. Yeah. I don't feel like that is full coverage at all. I can still see a little bit of blue and stuff under here. I don't know how I feel about that yet. I am going to go back into the powder. I don't know why. And just clean this up just a touch. Yeah, I mean, it's not horrible, but I am feeling really dry, y'all. I am going to go off camera and just kind of outline my brows and then come back and fill them in with these two shades. BRB. All right, so as you can see, they're not filled in. I just kind of define them a little bit. I'm going to go into the deep chocolate brown and kind of mix it with the more mid-tone brown just because the deep chocolate brown's a little bit dark, y'all, a little bit warm. Hopefully this works. I'm just going in with a little angle brush. This is an Essence Precise Eyeliner brush. And we are just going to just zhuzh a little bit. I'm not expecting perfection. I'm growing my brows out, y'all, so I don't expect for them to look anything like they're supposed to look right now. And oddly enough, it's really strange because my right eyebrow seems to be really, really, really growing out, like, a lot. Like, there's a lot of hairs here, and the left brow is still like, nah, bitch. So, we'll see what happens. I'm kind of hoping that they're, like, really grown out by my birthday because that'd be amazing. I kind of want to start getting back into modeling and maybe do, like, a birthday photo shoot, which would be amazing. So yeah, I'm not messing with them a whole lot. They're definitely not going to be my best brow work, of course, but I just want to see how the, how the powder kind of sticks, how it kind of blends in with the brows, and just judge the brow so I have a little bit of something to work with here. Yeah, it's working pretty decent. I'm excited to get into this palette, you guys. I was actually going to film on Thanksgiving, and I ran out of time, of course. And then everybody showed up, and I was like, well, never mind. I just won't have any makeup on today, which, that's cool. I don't mind. So yeah, this one's way thicker than this one. I think, honestly, I'm really just not going to worry about it. It is what it is. But it works decently. The powder's in there. I'm not even going to set the brows or anything like that. I will most likely take this off when I'm done because, again, it's not looking so hot. I'm not really a fan of this concealer. Of course, I will get close and show you guys. I'm really feeling dry, and I don't understand why, which, of course, my skin is dry as hell anyway. But it is really accentuating every single line. Again, it could be from the powder. I might have just used a little bit too much. So I'm going to just kind of dust everything away a little bit. So I don't know how I feel about that. I will revisit it. I don't want to say that it's necessarily the concealer because it may not be. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to go into a little fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into this pretty kind of taupey bone shade right here. I'm very excited, you guys! And I'm probably just going to do something just basic, just to try out the palette, kind of see how things perform. Again, I only have a couple of ColourPop palettes. They're not my favorite. I prefer their skin, items, if I'm being honest. But again, I only have a few of their palettes, and I've only tried them a few times. They're pretty. They're really easy to work with. I feel like they're beginner friendly. I feel like they're user friendly. But I don't always feel like they last the longest on the lids. I don't feel like the staying power, I guess, is there for me. And that's something that's kind of really important to me. I don't always mind. You guys hear me say it all the time. I don't care if I have to maybe build up a little bit. I don't care about fallout and shit like that. I want something that when I place it on the lids, it's going to be there all day, and I'm not going to look in an hour and I'm like, where'd my eyeshadow go? And I kind of have had that kind of happen with the few ColourPop shadows that I've used, but we will see. I do absolutely fucking love the Super Shock shadows though. And I've used those for many, many years. So actually I'm pretty impressed by these. So far the matte is blending out beautifully. I'm going to go into the very next shade right beside it, which was that little bit deeper of a brown, still kind of more taupey, that I used to kind of mix in with the brows. All right. And I mean, the colors are actually showing up the way that they look in the pan, which is pretty impressive. I'm going to go into this lighter shade that I have and just sweep it right above here. I'm sorry if you hear the children. Weekends around here are pretty crazy, y'all. I'm going to go into a little bit more kind of like a smaller fluffy brush. Where do I want to go, you guys? I think I'm going to play in this really pretty kind of salmony color right here. She's calling my name. Not a lot of kickback, which I'm actually surprised by. And I'm just going to come right under... Whoa. Oh, it's definitely pigmented. Definitely more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. Again, I'm kind of packing it in and pressing the bulk of the product here. And then as I kind of run out of product, I will bring it over here. That's really beautiful. Wow. Okay, I like that color a lot. But I figured I would. It's my vibe. So, is anyone done with holiday shopping? I know it's early and it's the 1st. I'm already done. I have to order 2 more things, but I've said it before with my anxiety, I can't do it. I cannot go holiday shopping and stuff like that. Once Black Friday comes, y'all, no, I'm down for the count. I can't deal with it. I'm not going to deal with it. I don't like to deal with it. I think I might, I think I'm going to put this in the inner corner as well. Just because I really like it, and I like the way that it is starting to blend out with the more neutral brown tones. I'm actually really impressed. I kind of wish, which again, I've said, you know, if I tried this and I didn't feel like, you know, everything was here that I really need, or I felt like something was missing, I could always take the two face shades out of this and put some more eyeshadows in here. Yeah, there's, I mean, very little kickback. I feel like the shades are blending beautifully together. Nothing's becoming muddy. I might be a fan of their shadows after all, y'all. All right. I'm staying in this exact same brush. I want to just deepen the outer corner with this beautiful rich chocolate brown. I'm going to lightly tap in because I don't know exactly how dark it's going to be. Again, I'm just going lower and lower each time as I get deeper. Ooh. All right, yeah, I like that. And I will do a wear test because, again, my issue with ColourPop in the past, the few palettes that I have used, is just that I don't feel like the staying power is there. I have always felt like they make beautiful, beautiful palettes. I feel like they're super creative. I love that I know a lot of people complain that they come out with stuff consistently, but that's their thing. You know, that's, I guess, their marketing strategy for them. So I don't mind it. I don't mind that part at all. So I'm really starting to kind of pack that dark brown on the outside. But yeah, I love everything about their brand. I love how bold and creative they can be. I love their different collections and stuff that they come out with. I just, like I said, I haven't had the best of luck as far as things lasting on my lid. And as someone who has dry lids, I feel like it would normally be someone with, you know, more oily lids that would kind of complain about that. Yeah, I'm really liking this. I think because I don't know what I want to put right here, I'm going to go ahead and do the lower lash line while I think about it. This is a BH Cosmetics number 4, little kind of tight smudger brush. And I'm going to go into the chocolate brown very, very closely and delicately. And I'm going to stay really close to the lash line. Kind of still connecting these shades up here. Thus far, I'm pretty impressed though. Their pigment and stuff is really nice. Everything is blending really well too. So far, so good. And I don't mind that these don't have a mirror in them. I don't care if a palette has a mirror or not. I always will just hold the palette in my hand or lay it down and then use a mirror in front of me or use a mirror like this. And y'all know Mama's blind, so let me get close. I'm going almost all the way across. That's really pretty. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's turning out really beautifully. I'm going to go back in this brush. I'm going to wipe it off some because it has the darker brown and stuff on it. I'm going to go back into that kind of really pretty peachy kind of salmony color and really start to blow out the lower lash line. Right under that brown. Again, connecting the inner and outer. And then you guys know I like to pull my shades out some, just so I can really elongate the eye. If you can see the difference here, it just kind of pulls everything out. And you don't have to do that. Of course, we know we all have different preferences, different eye shapes, etc. This is just how I like to do mine. And I always do my lower lash line only because I'm not a liner fan. You guys know this. And again, I'm going to pull it out. Oh yeah. All right, I'm really liking this so far. I feel like I need a little bit more of that brown over here. Just to deepen it up. I'm going to go back into that fluffy brush, no additional product, and just make sure everything is buffed out. All right. Yeah, I really am enjoying this so far. I'm going to go into a mixture of the bone shade, of this really light kind of cream shade here, and then the metallic one right here. Very, very softly. And just, whoa, that is way more pigmented than I thought. Oh my God. And just do underneath the brow. Oh, that's pretty. All right, y'all. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it so far, honey. I'm going to go into this teeny tiny little pencil brush right here. Go back into that white. And kind of really pack it onto the brush. And go into the inner corner. Woo! And you guys know I like to bring up my inner corner highlight. Just up into the lid a little bit. Oh, that is pretty. It actually has a little bit of like a yellow hue to it as well. Oh, that's pretty. And I'm sure we could obviously wet this and really intensify that. That is stunning. Other than my eyes creasing to death, I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm going to spray my face real quick, and then I'm going to do some of the highlight and try that out. I have not tried any other highlights before either, so I'm really excited about that. Yeah, I'm not liking the skin under my eyes and around my eyes so much. It's kind of making me sad. I'm going to go into, I need something that's going to go with this plum. I think honestly I'm just going to go right here in the little champagne color right here, just with my finger. Oh, that feels nice. Ooh, that is really, really beautiful. I like that. And we are just going to, oh my God, we're going to put it just right here. Oh, that's pretty. And then I'm taking a clean finger and just walking it across the lid. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really beautiful. Oh! It's way more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of trying to leave just a little bit of the darkness here and on the outside. Kind of creating a semi-halo, I guess you could say. Oh my gosh, that color is beautiful. If you have really light skin, I think that would be stunning, even as a highlight. Oh my God, that's pretty. Ooh, I feel like I lost some of the darker shade, so I'm going to go back in and just build that back up just a little bit. Yeah, so far, other than the concealer or the powder, whichever it may be being a butthole to me, I'm really liking it all. It looks really pretty. All right, I'm going to get a highlight brush. This is my Morphe Jeffree Star, the JS4. And I'm going to go into the highlight shade. Oh, that might be a little light. Oh my God. We're going to have to get a little bit of a wider brush, a more soft, fluffy brush, and blend that out just a little bit. That is really pretty though, and really blinding. I've never used their highlights before. That's kind of crazy. Holy crap. Yeah, that feels a little, which is weird because it's more champagne in the pan, but I'm feeling like it's coming off really, really icy, which I don't really care for. Oh no. Oh God. Oh, I don't know if you guys are going to be, that looks definitely not blended. We are going to blend this out with a more fluffy brush. Oh my God. It's really beautiful though, I will say. I mean, I have no issues with how it looks as far as pigmentation and stuff. Oh, that's light. I did not think it was going to be that light. I'm going to set one more time. Oh God. And then really press this in to kind of diffuse. Yes, that's much better. To just kind of diffuse it so it doesn't look like a huge strip. How this one looks. That's a really good tip too, to just kind of, as you are letting everything kind of mesh into the skin, just take your little beauty sponge and go over it. So I like that a lot better now. I still feel like it's looking a little ashy, a little gray on my skin. Don't really like that. Overall, I'm really enjoying this palette a whole lot. So I'm super excited about this. I will for sure be reaching for this again. Now we are going to try the liner and the mascara. So again, this is their cream gel liner in the shade Charmer. And it is like a really pretty deep plummy shade. Oh, that looks dark. Oh my God. Y'all pray for mama. I don't know how pigmented the... Oh, all right. Again, I've never used any of their liners either. Wow, that's... It is really soft and really creamy. Okay, really soft, really creamy. It does not tug at all. I will let you guys know later if I have any kind of reaction to it. That's like one of the main reasons that I don't do liners, is because I'm literally, you guys, allergic to everything. I think because I like this a lot, I'm going to kind of pop it just up in the corner right here. That is really soft and really creamy and very pigmented. Very, very impressed by that so far. All right. And then I'm going to take a small little smudger brush and just kind of smudge it out, just to give a little something, something out here. All right, so far so good. I like that a lot. We'll see if it irritates my eyes. And then I'm going into Plum and Get It in the BFF liner. Mascara. It is this, like, same thing as this. I've never used these before. I'm really scared. Although I want to say that I really want to get, like, the green and the blue and stuff like that. I live for a blue mascara. Oh, okay. I like that it's, like, wet, but not super, super wet. And I really love this applicator. It kind of reminds me of my Better Than Sex. I might like this, y'all. Oh, this looks so pretty up close. Okay, I had to keep in mind this is plum, not black. It might honestly be a little too dry. Let me try to build it up. We're gonna be fair. Yeah, I don't feel like it's doing much of anything. I do like the color a whole lot. I think especially if you're someone that's into just very, very natural, you know, kind of no makeup. Yeah, it's just okay. Yeah. Let me make sure I'm in focus. Sorry, guys. Of course, I'll get close. I don't really care for this. I'm not gonna lie. Which of course, you guys know I always use a few different mascaras, but it's like it's all over my cheeks already, and it actually feels way dry. And I don't feel like it's giving me a whole lot of anything. Yeah, it's like getting all over my cheeks. I don't think I like this. Damn. So far, I love the palette. The highlight is very beautiful, very blinding. I maybe should have gotten something slightly more warm for my skin tone. The concealer, I don't know. The powder, I don't know. The powder feels really soft. And the concealer felt really nice and blended out easily, but one of the two is drying my under eyes and kind of really showing every little nook and cranny. I like the liner a lot. It was very soft to go across the lid or the waterline. and pretty pigmented. I'm not a fan of the mascara. Not at all. I don't. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, well. Overall, I like the look and I like everything. I don't have a lip product either, so what I'm going to do is do what I used to do in high school. Y'all know I was really poor growing up, so I used to just take my mom's little Avon, like little chapstick thingy-majiggies. I'd put that on, and then I would pick a shade. I don't actually have a shade in here that would work as a lipstick, so I'm going to go into this kind of peachy shade and just tap it across. I have the Gigi Gorgeous little lip balm on. And that was my little trick in high school because I could not afford makeup. So I would put on a balm and then press. I had this little quad CoverGirl that had a really pretty mauve color in it. It had like a white for the brow bone and it had like a brown and something else in it. But I would take that mauve shade and just rub it across my lips. Which I actually really like that. It looks really pretty and really neutral and natural. I like it. Alright, I'm going to get close and show you guys my face before I wipe all these flakes off. So, one moment and I'll be ready. Alright, beauties, here it is up close. It looks really beautiful though. But there's mascara clumped all over my face and falling onto my face. And I literally don't feel like I'm getting much of anything. And yeah, my under eyes look atrocious. It looks really bad. And that highlighter is just not... Ooh. I feel like this side it looks a little bit better where it kind of blended out a little bit more. I think if I put some, like, saturated my skin and then kind of pressed it in with my beauty sponge, it might look a little bit better. But that mascara is, I do not like that at all. I mean, that shit is all over me and didn't really do much in the way of, I mean, volume or anything. So I don't like that. The highlight is stunning in regards to, like, I mean, it's fucking blinding. It is gorgeous. But I really feel like it's just a little... light. Yeah, I don't know. The shadows I like. They performed really beautifully. I like the shadows overall. But yeah, I will not be using that mascara again. A liner I love, and it's not irritating my eyes thus far. But here is my little finished look with my palette that I made and all of my new ColourPop products that I have not tried before. I hope that you guys like this look. I want to know what your favorite ColourPop products are. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me on day 1 of DERISSMAS. And thank y'all so much. I love you. Be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.